Hi, this is my video review of Ion Color Brilliance Cream Permanent Hair Color. You can just see that. Now this brand you can purchase at Sally's Beauty Supply. I don't think you can purchase it at any regular pharmacy or anything like that. I also have Ion Sensitive Scalp Developer 30 Volume. Now this comes also in 10, 20, and 40. The higher number, the lighter your hair can go with it. Now this is my first time ever using this brand of hair color. Obviously it's not my first time coloring my hair. I've been coloring for years actually. And you can see my natural hair color is about, I would say, a medium brown. And under here you can see what color I've been able to get it to with the brand I've been using. I've been using a drugstore brand, L'Oreal Excellence in 8G Medium Golden Blonde. And about the lightest I could get it to is this dark reddish blonde color that you can see under here. And I do like that color, but I'm ready for something different now. These lighter streaks are from highlighting. And I like the highlighting, but it takes a lot of time, really, and I need help doing it. This is another picture of my natural hair color from, I would say, about 13 years ago. And this is probably the last time I've had my natural hair color, so I've been dyeing it for a long time. This will be the lightest I've ever taken my hair, so we'll see how it works out. While I was there, I also bought Color Brilliance Pre-Color Treatment. And this is to use before coloring so that the color goes on evenly. And let's see, Ion Color Solutions Color Defense After Color Sealer. And this is to use immediately after coloring and also a couple times a week, just for general use. And also, since this is a cream color, I've heard that it's difficult to use with the standard bottle that you get with the home coloring kits. So I also got a bowl and a little brush to paint it on with. It also has this narrow end to separate your hair with. So let's get started. All right, now we're going to mix our color. I've already put the level 30 developer in the cup. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, and since the cream is 2.5 ounces, I put 2.5 ounces of developer in here. And I said before, it's a level 30. The colors that you buy in the drugstore come with a level 20 developer, which can bring your hair down 2 color levels. Now 30 is supposed to bring it down 3, and a 40 is supposed to bring it down 4. Since I'm starting with about a medium brown, and I'd like it to be about a medium blonde, I'm going to try the 30 developer, and hopefully that'll be enough, because I'd rather be on the safe side and start with a lower level. So I'm just going to put this in here. Now I've gone with the 8G, which they call it a light golden blonde. This is, I think, the only brand that calls an 8 a light blonde. Most of them call it a medium blonde. And I like the golden tones myself because I've tried the ash tones before and they've tended to really be kind of aging on me. I don't know, if it's that way for everybody, but for me it is. So even though my skin tones are more of a cool, I still go with the warmer tones for my hair. Now some people think that a golden tone will give you a brassy look, and I do have a lot of red tones in my hair when I use it, but I kind of like the red tones. I like the strawberry blonde look, so it works for me. Try to get this as smooth as you can. I'm using a plastic spoon because it does say not to use metal utensils when doing this. And as you can probably hear, I have the fan going. The developer itself doesn't smell bad at all, but when they start to mix together, I'm getting a few fumes here, so we have that to try to make it as pleasant as possible, at least. And as you can tell, I am wearing an old shirt. There's probably already color stains on this shirt because I have worn it while coloring my hair before. Alright, it is all mixed up, and this is how it should look when it's done. And now we're ready to start. I've divided my hair up into 4 fairly equal sections. Turn around and see if you can see the back. Let's see, and you can see how long my roots are in the back as well. And I've already sprayed my hair with this color pre-treatment, and I'm wearing gloves to keep my hands from staining. Now, like I said, this is the first time I've ever used the brush method, so I'm sure things will get kind of messy. I've taken out any towels that I like, any of my decorative towels and anything in my bath rug and everything like that. I'm going to start with my bangs just because I want them to be even. That's why I didn't divide them side by side. And now the directions do say that if you are going a lighter tone than your natural color, you should start with leave the roots for last, because the heat from your scalp will make them lighten faster. So you might wind up with uneven tone. I'm hoping that since I've already lightened all my hair by 2 levels, that this won't be a problem. We'll find out. If it is, you might see my video on how to fix what's called hot roots, where your roots are lighter and brighter than the rest of your hair. The next section I'm going to do is the sideburn section, just because I found that every time I color, on the very day that I've colored, I can see the dark growth in this area. So I want to make sure to get it really covered. And I'm sorry if my arm is blocking or anything like that. This is the first time I've ever made any sort of video. As you can probably tell, I'm a little awkward at all of it. Alright, so now we've got the bangs and the sideburn area. So I'm going to start taking section by section, and my goal is to just have everything covered as evenly as possible. Now this is very thick, and I can see how doing it with the bottle would be pretty difficult. It is thicker than the L'Oreal Color Excellence Cream that I typically use. Now, I only mixed up 1 tube of color. I bought 2 just in case. Hopefully the 1 will be enough. I do have a few friends who are stylists, and I love you guys dearly. I know you're probably cringing right now seeing my awkward technique. This really isn't too terribly hard though. Not as bad as I feared it might be. Alright, well, I am going to go ahead and finish, and I will get back to you with the final result. Wish me luck. Alright, I'm all done. As you can see, the roots are gone. It looks like my base color is a little bit lighter than it was when I started, which is what I was going for. I can still see the highlighted areas, which is good. I was hoping to keep those as well. It didn't turn out quite as light as I was expecting it to, but then again, didn't turn out quite as light as I feared it might, so it's, I'm pretty happy with it. I do like the color. I used the After Color conditioner as well, which I also really liked. I liked the way it made my hair feel. A few home coloring tips. One, the big thing is only color at home if you can live with the consequences. Things can go horribly wrong, such as the time that I way over highlighted and I looked like I had bleached my hair and it was awful. But I'm willing to live with the consequences. I've had very short hair as well as very long hair, so if something horrible happened that wasn't fixable and I had to cut my hair really short, I'd be okay with that. So only color at home if you're willing to live with those same consequences. As far as this brand of color, I've got a few pros and only one con. The only thing that was negative about it was not as easy to apply as the kinds that you get with a bottle. It's pretty thick, so I could see where it would be a problem to apply it with a bottle, and it really wasn't that bad. The top and sides were fairly easy, and when I went to do the back, I actually wound up just using my hands to kind of get everything covered. The pros of this, the cost. The color itself, the little cream tube, was $4.49 and the developer was $2.49. The bottle of developer is big enough that you could use it probably 3 times. So that's something to factor in as well. I also bought a Sally's card when I was there, which is $5, but you get things at a lower price. So over the course of a year, you'll probably save more than $5 if you use the card. The other good thing about this brand is the smell. I had a friend stop by while I was coloring my hair, and her comment was that it smelled good, which is, if you have colored at home, you know is very rare. The other good thing, my hair feels really soft, even though I used a higher level developer than I had in the past. All in all, I'm very happy with this brand. I hope this video helps you in making your decision. There are a few other video reviews of Ion as well, and I urge you to check those out. And happy coloring!